And we are live with Aaron and Cam for the Columbia Christmas episode. Pretty
Hello.
dope.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Sean, what's on
Merry
your microphone?
Christmas.
It's The Rock.
Hey.
Yeah. When Nate came over for his podcast, it's a tree ornament. I just don't have my tree up yet.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
It's the man
You
himself.
know what The Rock is cooking?
He said it's indistinguishable to me. So that's why he got it.
Yeah. Can you get those? Man, a Stone Cold Steve Austin one would be pretty nice right now.
Yeah, man. I was
You're
like,
wondering what I want for Christmas.
well, there you go. That's exciting stuff. Yeah, man. I had no idea what the wrestlers ornaments.
I guess you'd get anything.
I bet you could if you, yeah, you know. He says
sure,
Nate gets like a different ornament for his kids every year, like whatever they're into, and then he kind of keeps them separate for later on. So I told him that was a dope idea, and he fucking got me an ornament. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, I should look at making some like Predator ones or something like that. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
So I'm gonna string this up and hang it on the tree. I just don't know how I'm gonna do
Is that
it
a wheel
yet.
kit or something?
No, it's the
Oh,
Do you
the
remember-
cap. Nice.
yeah. You remember the first one that it doesn't have the filler thing? So
yeah,
I think
that's sweet.
I think it's gonna be a Christmas ornament now.
That'll be the star.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How's everybody doing? I feel like it's been forever, but it really kind of hasn't been.
No, but it has been a little bit. Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk to you guys regularly, but not like, yeah, feels like a while since we've all been together.
Yeah, I guess you weren't there in Illinois, right? Yeah, it has been
No,
a
I
bit.
know. It's funny.
Nobody-
I guess I lost that invite in the mail somewhere. I don't know where it ended up, but usually I get that kind of stuff. I don't know. Screwed up my schedule or something.
I think that one was on Nick.
When we were in Illinois, Nick was like, yeah, I talked to him about it and whatever. And then on the podcast after we got home, he was like, yeah, I didn't really tell Aaron about it. I was like, dude.
Oh, I mean, it was whatever. I don't actually care. I was just I like to razz him about it.
Oh yeah, I think you'd have been bored to death. That little city. If you're not doing fresco the whole time, it was not a big
In that
city.
little city? Oh man, I love that stuff.
Yeah,
I love cities like that.
Yeah, it was a bunch of fun though.
The Midwest is like my favorite area going through. Like you go to these cool little restaurants where like it's neat, man. Everybody's so polite, everybody's so nice.
You know what? I did say that to the customer of this big house. Like small town living is the way to do it, man. It's everybody knows you, everybody's super nice. The guy was trying to swipe my debit card as a debit card, and I guess when I'm in the States, it's got to be used as a Visa.
Okay.
So I was like, well, just let me call, and it was like for a drink or whatever. And when I came back, he's like, no, somebody paid for it. I was like, oh. So I kind of paid it forward, but I'm not used to that. Not here. You know what I mean? Somebody would have been like, get this fucking guy out of the way. I'm in a rush or something.
Yeah, that's funny. That's why my parents moved to Salt Spring there too, because like even my mom, she forgot her wallet or something like that, and she had like $100 and something worth of flowers.
Yeah.
Like, oh, just pay me next time you're back in. They're like, she's like, you don't even know me. She's like, oh yeah, we trust you or whatever. It's like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
good.
So,
very good.
You guys off for the holidays?
I am now. Yeah.
How about you,
I've got like 2 hours of work tomorrow. I've got a little bathroom project I'm wrapping up, and then I'm off for the holidays. Yeah.
Nice.
This for
family.
Sorry,
family get together. Doing a family get together?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got family Christmas Eve going to see dad's side of the family, and then mom's side of the family Christmas Day. So
nice.
What do you guys do? I was going to ask you, Aaron, but yeah. So every Christmas Eve we head over. It used to be my aunt and uncle's house, and now it's my cousin's place. My aunt and uncle retired and downgraded, and we just go and have a bunch of drinks and like hang out, eat good food. I get so excited about Christmas Eve that it's like I'm a kid. I still can't sleep about it. So
yeah,
we have a couple of drinks, and it's a little easier to sleep.
Yeah, totally right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then Christmas Day, we do the kids stuff. And then there's like a big dinner at another part of the family. It's nice. It's good to see
Fun, eh?
everybody. Like the years are flying by now, right? So I'll go a whole year without seeing some of them.
Yeah, it's just neat. Everybody slows down at the same time, right?
Yeah. What about you? What do you do over the season?
We go Christmas Eve. We do my parents and my family. We always do Christmas Eve, and then so we'll do like a dinner. Like we do like a night thing that night.
Yeah.
And then we'll do gifts with the kids and stuff like that. And then Christmas Day, we just do something here at our house. And then Boxing Day, we'll go to well, actually we're hosting it this year, but we'll do something with my wife's family on Boxing Day.
That's perfect.
So it's like a 3-day thing, but it's fun. We used to be Christmas Eve and Christmas, but now we've stretched it out over 3 days. So we're not, I don't know. I just like to chill. I don't want to be racing around everywhere. And yeah.
Man, my cousin was doing 2 different things Christmas Eve, 2 different things Christmas Day, like trying to fit everybody in 2 days. And it was like, you never saw him. He must have been driving half the time,
It
right?
doesn't
Like,
make it very fun and relaxing.
it's not
right?
fun.
No,
Yeah,
that makes the holidays stressful when you're doing all that.
totally.
Yeah. Yeah. So tomorrow, today was our last day. We're going in for a little bit tomorrow to wrap some things up. And then we got our staff Christmas party tomorrow we're going to go for lunch. And then we're hitting up. So we used to go to the Hazelmere, which is a golf course, for like a buffet lunch.
Nice.
But now some of our staff has gotten younger since COVID. And so now we're going to go to the restaurant at the casino there. And then we're going to the casino afterwards. Because everybody kind of ends up at the casino anyways. Which it seems like I gamble a lot, but I pretty much only gamble with you guys and on Christmas. So we belly up to a couple blackjack tables. We kind of work our way in and get it all to be people from the staff or whatever. It's pretty
Perfect.
fun.
Yeah, that's
Some
awesome.
people don't like to gamble, so they'll just stand around and have a drink, and we'll just kind of same shit we do all the time, just make fun of each other and have
Totally.
fun.
Yeah. Just chirp and lose money.
Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Sounds like a terrible time. You guys coming in for it?
I was gonna say our invites got lost.
The invite from Nick, right?
Whoa. Yeah, I think so. Did your guys' pictures show up? Did Nick send everybody the picture?
Yeah, I
mine's
have
sitting in
a
custom.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Cam?
no, I have mine. It's actually up here on the wall. I was gonna do I did an unboxing video of it, and I never posted it. And then I saw Sean's, and I was like, "Damn it, he already beat me to it." But no, maybe this week you'll see the unwrapping video of me getting my picture.
Nice.
Check your voicemail. Nick's like, "Hey Cam, it sure would be nice if you'd post an unboxing video of that picture I sent you. You know, like it wouldn't help you very much, but it sure helped me."
I sure put a lot of time into that picture. I thought this was great.
He did call me last week.
Yeah.
How about it, actually?
Yeah.
That's
Hey
amazing.
Cam, just calling to make sure you got that picture.
Yeah, mine's sitting at the customs because they I don't know. I think he sent some fresco samples for the job in February.
There you go, Nick.
So
Okay. Everybody sees it.
Oh, there we go.
It's fine.
There he is.
No more phone calls.
That's such a sweet.
Just for
photo,
proof that I got mine too.
Looks like an album cover, like a Beastie Boys album cover or something like that.
That's what I wanted to add to the end of the video, the Bad Boy song, like in just like a close up of just the picture.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm waiting around to get to before I post it.
I love the parental advisory at the bottom of it.
It changed the whole picture when he added that parental advisory. I was like, this is an album cover now. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're all gonna have to take those. We're all gonna have to take those out there and sign each other's.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So.
If you can get them through customs, they're too hard.
So, I took a backpack and a duffel bag to Illinois this last time because I didn't think I'd have enough time to check luggage on my way in. And then Nick sends me this fucking huge picture to bring back. So I like put my laptop in and a few shirts and then the picture. Like I was just like, I hope this doesn't break on the way or if they even let me through with it, but they did.
He sent it to Illinois?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Knowing you'd be there?
This is the second time I've been at Chad's house that I've gotten mail.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
How long was your last trip, Sean? 10 days?
No. I came in on the Sunday and I flew out on the Tuesday. So almost 10 days. Yeah.
Cam's like doing the math. He's like, yeah, so 10 days.
He's like, so the number I said? Yeah. Yeah, it was a good one. I think that 5-day mark is kind of the ringer. Like we talked about that before. 5, 6, 7 days, 7 days maximum.
Starts
Yeah,
getting a
man,
little long
anytime-
after 10.
Yeah, man.
Anytime you're away from home for more than 7 days, you start missing it, ready to get back home.
I'm a homebody
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Like like you said, 10 days max. At that point, you're starting to get a little cranky.
Especially at the same place. Like if you're moving around every 3 days, it's a little different. But if you're
Yeah.
at the same place for 10 days, it's, I mean,
Well,
I stay
yeah.
at someone's house for 2 or 3 days and you want to kill the other person, right?
Yeah. And like different routines and all that stuff and like personal time, like, I don't know. How long were we out in BC with you this year? It had to have been 10 days.
No, I think it was about a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't
It
remember.
was quick, man. We did a lot. We did
Yeah,
a lot in a short amount of time.
And we bounced around. We were in White Rock and then out.
We were changing places all the time. I think we were in White Rock for only 1 or 2 nights.
Yeah.
And then we were in Salt Spring for 3 or 4, 3 nights maybe. It was only like 5 or 6 days, I think.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Seemed like a lifetime.
Seemed like a lifetime. I love that.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. That was this year, I guess.
Oh, man,
What was that? June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I did those end of the year posts, I went through like the entire year and I almost forgot about all the shit we did this year. I was like,
we did the
oh yeah,
show.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It's just so much has happened.
Too, right?
Yeah, dude. That was good.
I was thinking about it earlier. For some reason, I was thinking Vegas was in last year, but no, it's been an action-packed 23.
When I got
up to an even bigger 24.
I think 24 is going to be a big year, man.
Yeah.
I got a little extra time with you and a little extra time with Nick. Because Nick came for that fresco thing and the grand opening for the CSR, and then you came. We caught the ball game, and that was the actual grand opening.
Shit, but that was this year too, right? When was that?
Bro, that was I think April, something like that.
Holy cow! All this stuff feels like that's crazy. We did a lot this year.
Yeah, man. We kind of sat back, and when Nate and I had our podcast, we were like, we haven't even known each other a year. Isn't that crazy to think about? And then I started thinking about all you guys. Like, yeah, no kidding. We just get along so well.
You became a drywaller this year.
What's that?
You became a drywaller this year.
That's right. I'm officially a drywall finisher.
Yeah, that's crazy to think too.
Yeah, man.
Like to me, you just seem like you've always been one. I forgot that you just became one this year. But I mean full time. Because the beginning of the year you were doing the contract work. I mean, right?
For sure he was.
Yeah, and the year before, I think I taped 3 or 4 houses. But like we did everything, decks and basements and contract work and all kinds of crazy shit. This last even 8 months has just been awesome. It's just finishing. And the projects have been good. The people have been good. And Fresco's cool.
Yeah. Fresco's awesome.
I had a couple of questions. I thought that might be fun. I know, right?
That sounds like a real podcast thing.
That's right. I was just going to talk about what your favorite Christmas song is.
What do you got, Cam?
Nothing yet.
Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song?
Yeah.
I like a lot of them, man. I'm not as crazy as actually I tried listening to the Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton one, and I don't know, man.
Just didn't do it.
There's some good ones in there and it's nice, but I like I've been liking the new John Legend, not new, it's a few years old now. I've been liking that one, Christmas album. Obviously the Mariah Carey Christmas album's 8 out of 10 songs are good on it. The old school ones, anything from Home Alone, anything from old classic movies, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think Michael Bublé's got some covers I
Obviously
really like.
The Bublé,
I really like them.
Yeah, but I don't think he has any like of his own, does he?
No, I don't think so.
But it's still good.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Cam? You got something in there, buddy. You got something in
Nah,
that.
I don't. I try to
You're not
stay
a big
away from the
Christmas guy?
Christmas jams. No, I
Yeah.
love Christmas. I'm just not real big into the Christmas music.
It's all metal over there. I found your brother's page. I love it.
It's like you guys have
Metal
been talking.
Christmas?
Yeah, dude. I was like, this guy's cool.
Yeah, dude. Are you guys doing a wheelbarrow family Christmas?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you guys seem similar.
Yeah,
For
dude.
for sure.
My brother and I have lived together since I was 18. I moved out and moved in with him, and we get along great, man.
I could never imagine.
Yeah, see, I talk to a lot of people that say that, like, how could you live with your brother and how could you get along with your sibling that well? And it's like, I can't imagine not. Like,
Yeah.
my brother and I haven't fought. Like, I'm not gonna say that we don't like butt heads on things, but to like actually get into an argument and be mad at each other for more than a day or more than probably a couple hours, really,
Yeah.
just doesn't happen. Like,
That's
we get along
dope.
great. Yeah.
That's good.
What else you got, Sean? What else you got, buddy? Question.
Your favorite.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to be known that I did have a Santa Claus hat up until yesterday, and I left it at work doing the video with the Gilbert chicks and like 20 other people. And the homeowner took it last night. I went there this morning and I like knew where it was. I went right to that closet, looked for it. It's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Homeowner's like, this is my
Gonna
Santa hat now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to invoice him for it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm sure he was looking around at all my tools and thought, surely this isn't his.
What was what video were you doing?
Oh yeah, you don't know. You don't know yet.
You're
Actually,
not in.
This'll come out after the video, so I think we can talk about it.
Yeah. So I guess I do know one Christmas song. We did All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
And like 20 different influencers, like each sang a part.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was dope.
Who put that on?
Yeah.
The Gilbert
Gilbert chicks organized all of it.
Did they?
Yeah,
that's
man.
Sweet, man. Nice. Oh, that's
they did great with
I lost their invite too.
So when I said that I was doing something that I couldn't talk about it at CSR the other day, and you were just like fucking loose lips, I thought for sure you knew about the video, but I didn't want to spill the beans. No. Yeah, it was good. I like went to the lunchroom where the CSR thing is, and had them zoom in on the taper cap, and I used it as a microphone, and they zoomed out, and I put a huge table at Columbia Tools and shit.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. I was like, I gotta do it. That's my whole brand. Just shoving that down people's throats.
Oh, I'm excited to see it. That'll be sweet.
That'll be good. I think it's 23rd.
It turned out great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your favorite Christmas gift was another one. Ever. Yeah, these are hard ones, man.
Shit, I don't know.
That's a lot to think.
The one time, I'll think of my worst Christmas gift.
There we go. Let's do that first.
Apparently, when I was a kid, I don't remember this. My brothers got these like stompers. They were like these cars that you would like stomp down and they would drive or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I got some little, and they were like playing with them. And I got a clown, like a clown toy, and I looked at their stompers and I looked at my clown and I threw it across the room.
Awesome.
I was like 3 or 4 years old and they were like 10 years old. I got a bike for Christmas, a Kuahara bike. And that it was a brand of BMX, and it was cool, man. I was, I think, probably 10 or 11 years old, and it was like pink and it kind of faded into black.
Nice.
And I brought it to school 2 days, like when break was over. I left it in the bike rack and forgot I had the bike, and I walked home and the bike was gone the next day when I went there. And that was, that was heartbreaking. But that was probably my coolest gift I ever got. And I obviously didn't give a shit about it.
Yeah. And that's why I don't have nice things. Yeah.
Exactly. It was like the nicest, I think it was like a $400 bike, and like it was probably like the most expensive gift I ever got, and forgot about it.
Yeah, I got a Gary Fisher one year after graduating. Like I think it was graduating grade 8 or something. And the same thing was a BMX with the pegs, and it was oversized. And but I was jumping it off of shit and just mangling the rims. So like every other week it was flat. So I just gave up on it. But yeah, man, nice new shiny bike. Can't beat that.
What about you, Cam?
Along the same lines as you, worst Christmas gift is the first thing that came to mind.
Nice.
Same thing as you. Like I don't even remember it, but it's just one of those stories that your family always tells. Apparently when I was a kid, my parents got me one of those like it's like a little mini excavator that you like operate with your hands.
Oh
it's
yeah, in the
basically like
sand?
just a shovel for a kid. Yeah, for sand. And my parents said that I threw a fit because it wasn't the real thing and like didn't even like acknowledge it. And
Oh really? Holy shit! If I saw one of those at the playground, that was the first thing I ran to, man. I would have been so stoked. Damn,
No,
living must have been good in your house.
Well, I don't know if this says anything or not, but I can't remember my best Christmas present.
Nice.
Now I get like socks and like flannel shirts and stuff like that, and I love it. I need it every year.
That's I'm stoked if I get new underwear every Christmas.
Yeah,
Socks and
man.
underwear. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom gets me new socks, and there's a cologne I like, and getting that every year is like dope.
But
New
then if they
socks.
don't get it, you're like, shit, I gotta wait till next year.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's like I don't know how to buy these things on my own now.
I have to buy my own socks. Yeah.
Where do I even go for this?
I'm calling Santa. We're gonna straighten this out. I can't remember my worst Christmas present.
I mean, it's pretty hard. I mean, no present's actually bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I got a ping pong set out of a family gift exchange one year. I mean, it was just like one of those ones that like you set up on the table, like it literally retracts and it's 2 paddles. And my brother and I wore the shit out of that ping pong set. It was like a $20 gift. And I can remember that being one of, I mean, many memories were made with that ping pong table.
Yeah, man.
Crushed it out.
Yeah.
Some of those like out of the blue presents are just bangers where you're just like, yeah, and then you use them. That's amazing.
Right? It's like I didn't know I needed this, but this is awesome.
We got a Nintendo 64 one year, and I know like we used to like Blockbuster used to let you rent them, and you could rent them for a weekend. So if we had like a big weekend coming up, or like my cousins were coming over or something, we would like play GoldenEye together. So
zero sleep. Just rent the system and just
you just turn that TV down and just don't sleep.
That's my brother and I got PlayStation 2 and Rock Band one Christmas. And just so happened that was like the year we got a shitload of snow and like most cancellations. We missed so much school that like they made us like go to extra school in the summer to make up for it.
Really?
But we rocked out that winter. Like
so you actually thought, playing Rock Band? Oh
yeah, man. Guitar Hero and Rock Band, man.
Yeah,
I put a considerable amount of time into Guitar Hero.
We took Rock Band on my stag. We went to Kelowna, a town called Kelowna, for my stag, and I took Rock Band with me.
Nice.
And we played it till like 6 a.m. We have one photo. We didn't even know the drummer wasn't wearing pants, and he was just playing. He was just wearing a t-shirt, and no one knew because we were just so in the zone. Oh man, it was funny. Yeah,
where's his
the neighbors
pants?
didn't like it too much.
Wow,
but yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever play DJ Hero? It came out kind of at the tail end of all that, and I picked it up anyways. And there was like a Jay-Z Eminem version, and it was like, I love that shit.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I never played it.
That was like
I never heard of that.
Yeah, when Brawley was a baby, you were kind of staying up all night so she could sleep. So like I was playing a ton of video games and stuff, and I just have him in his like bouncer or cradle or whatever. Oh yeah, and just DJing the shit out of the PlayStation. It was cool, man. I liked it. Yeah, man. Sure was a good year.
Yeah. Is that the questions? That's all the questions you got for us?
That's the best I got. That's the best I
All right,
got.
let me say one more. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh,
Ooh. Home Alone's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
up there.
Yeah, I feel like the answer to that question is like Die Hard and Home Alone. But I
Yeah,
was a
for sure.
huge fan of Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah.
It was like, I don't know.
Or what's the one where he's well, that is Jingle All the Way. No,
It's turbo time.
Turbo Time, Turbo Man. And he's hiding in the parade and his family can't see him, but it's clearly him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jingle All the Way is good. Home Alone obviously is one of the best.
Yeah.
We watch National Lampoons every year, the Christmas
Yeah, man.
vacation.
Yeah.
That's what this
The
Griswold.
Griswold. Yeah,
Griswold
man.
jersey. Actually, that's one of my favorite Christmas gifts. I got that from a buddy last year. This jersey. That was pretty sweet.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a Griswold advent calendar this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it had all the little things like the cat and like the squirrel from the tree and like him cutting down the tree and the RVs, couple of pieces and stuff. It looked pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna. I think next year we're gonna do more advent calendars. That seems fun.
Like adult ones?
Yeah, well, Steve from Whippy Drywall got a beer advent calendar this year.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with Steve's.
Oh, bro, I've been loving it.
I haven't been there every night for him, but I've tuned into a few of them.
I haven't tuned into any of them yet. Are they
they've
good?
They've been fun. Yeah, like he's kind of getting some wing. He's so funny, man.
He's so funny, man.
I don't know how long the first one was, but they've been like a half an hour, a little bit. I think yesterday he and I were on for like 2 hours and 15 minutes, something like that.
You're able to join in on the live?
Yeah, you can jump in. He's had like Cullen and his apprentice John and Fozzie went on one night. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's fun.
Just bullshit like a podcast kind of?
Pretty much. Yeah, he's got the box and then he like drinks the beer. They've all been horrendous beers too. Like
terrible.
Two out of the 25 have been good. So we're all just like fucking puke in the comments, like just razzing him.
My sister bought me one year, and like I would say 16 of the 25 beers were just fucking dog shit.
Yeah, man. I think he started it with the intention of like really like not connoisseuring, but like, this is good and this is what I like about it.
Your podcast talking about like trying different beers and like
yeah, and oh yeah, man, and they all taste like shit. That's so funny.
They're like, let's put the shittiest beers in here ever, and then sell it for $175.
It was 100 and something for like 20 beer. Yeah, dude. His wife got it for him. So the running joke is that she went in there and was like, "What do I get someone I don't like?"
That's funny. Well, his birthday is November, at the end of November. Yeah, so he probably Nice.
Yeah, dude.
What are you drinking, Sean?
Right now, I got like 8 different ones for yesterday. So it's called Birdie Juice. It's for golfing. What was the other one that I had? This one was cool. Chocolate milk peanut butter port.
I've had that in Vegas before. Is it pretty good? You like it?
It was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I had it in the freezer, so it was nice and cold. Yeah. My buddy got me a weed advent calendar last year.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was so cool. Yeah, you just open the thing and there was a different joint every day.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I had to start doing them at night. I was having them in the morning, but some of them were like fucking not for leaving the house,
How's today gonna go?
Oh yeah. You were just like, you're hesitating. Yeah, it was cool. We should do that next year. Do like everybody draw a name and you got to send them an advent calendar, just some random shit.
Just different shit in it. That'd be cool.
That'd be
I'd like
so
that,
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You guys are you're all done your Christmas shopping and decorating and
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Aaron's like,
I actually just finished up my Christmas shopping earlier today.
Me
And
too.
I didn't even I meant to stop and pick up cards, and I went right past the card aisle. So I still gotta get Christmas cards, but for the most part, we're done Christmas shopping.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for Cam to tell me that we're in the same boat. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, you know that we were in the same boat for the Gilbert video. Like I love to push things to the last minute. Aaron's still waiting on his
Oh yeah. I'm
swag
assuming
package from me.
I'm assuming it's coming for Christmas. Like, I don't know, but
Well,
I like to get my.
Santa's gonna be a little bit late, buddy.
You know what, Cam? I like the sweat, man. I like the sweat. I'm sweating it out, just waiting.
Oh man, when it comes, it's gonna be sweet, buddy. I got hats coming.
It fucking better
yeah.
be.
You're gonna be like, wow, dude, it was so worth the wait.
Yeah, I know.
I should just tell you it's hung up at customs.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like Nick.
Yeah, Aaron, if you just pay for the customs, you'd have it already.
Exactly.
When I sent you those stickers from us, both of us had our stickers for like fucking months.
Oh yeah.
And so I sent them, and then when you put it on your stories, I was like, oh, finally, you've had those forever.
That was the best.
I was like, oh man. I don't know why I'm so bad at sending stuff out. Like I like getting it, no problem.
Yeah.
Getting it home, no
I
problem.
used
But
to
like,
be that way. I used to be that way. Like even with the Christmas presents. Me
yeah,
and my cousin used to go out every Christmas Eve and go Christmas shopping, and we'd drink. We'd buy like fountain drinks, and we'd put like Crown or vodka or whatever, and we'd drink and we'd walk around the mall and buy Christmas presents. I've gotten a bit better now. I do all my since Black Friday came to Canada, I do all my Christmas shopping on Black Friday now.
That's smart.
But then the decorations, I'll show you this one here. I got can you see that?
Oh yeah.
15 foot Santa. I got
Nice.
that. I inherited that. We went to a Christmas party. My buddy used to do a Christmas party every year called Christ Slam. And like Summer Slam, but it was Christ Slam.
Yeah.
And we would always do a theme or whatever. And one night I was a little bit tipsy and I spear tackled the Santa Claus and blew it up. That's the one down there. So I bought him a new one, and then I brought this one to my mom, and she sewed it all up and
nice.
got a little tuck on it and everything, but it's still rocking.
Oh yeah.
That's an awesome story.
It definitely
Like,
doesn't
most
give you
people
any
are just
side
like,
eye.
yeah, I went to the store and I paid $150 for it. Aaron's like, nah, I tackled this one.
Yeah.
I went right through it, Cam. I'm like, watch this. I'm gonna tackle the Santa. I literally blew a hole through it, went right through it.
Fucking Goldberg speared this Santa.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is bright inside of here.
That's amazing.
My buddy's like, oh, that cost me $300. I'm like, well, snooze, you lose, buddy.
Yeah. You're like, gotta pay to play, bud. Right? And you fucking take it to your car. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it's been exciting, the 12 days of Christmas. That's fun, man.
That's my favorite thing to do. I love
12
days of Christmas. Yeah.
I think somehow maybe I missed that last year. I didn't think it was like as in depth as it is this year.
We do it every year. It's just,
do you? Yeah.
Yeah, we do it every year. Maybe there's more promotion on it this year. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know who wins.
It's been huge this year.
Yeah, I think I'm getting tags all over the fucking place.
Same.
Because we've done it for quite a long time. Didn't you say you won one of the papers on Christmas one time?
Yeah, but I think you guys did like 40 days of giveaways that year. It's the 40th year.
Oh, shit. Was that 40 days of giveaways? Damn.
Yeah. Because I remember entering every single one of them, and I'm thinking like, come on, man, one of these I'm going to win. Yeah. Finally, the last one.
Well, that would have been 2020, right?
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
our 40th year anniversary. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
no, not 2019. 2019 was our 40-year anniversary.
Yeah, that makes more sense because that's the year
Yeah.
I started taping, and that was when I first bought my first Predator.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you had just
Yeah,
bought
man,
it.
I've always liked doing it because I don't know, I enter shit all the time. I've never won anything. So I think it's cool to just have something that people can win at, and you do it every year and don't have to do anything. You just fucking tag someone in it. And
Yeah, and yeah, man. You just
oh
ship
man,
it.
that feeling when you win something like that. Like I can't like I was literally sitting at eating dinner when I won that Predator, and like my hands went straight up in
oh
the
yeah.
air, and I was like so stoked.
Well, we do that one Christmas Day for that reason, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
just throw a little treat out there for everybody. And yeah, every year the Predators on Christmas Day. Shh, don't tell anybody about it.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Yeah, I gotta look at who's won. I've never really looked at who wins it. Jill handles all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that are like, "Oh, you only give it to these people or whatever." I literally do not know who wins. As long as it's
Yeah.
a drywaller. I said to Jill, as long as it's a drywaller that wins, I don't want some person winning that's not.
Well, there's a
within.
lot of people that just understand that algorithm for giveaways. So they go in at like 8 o'clock and put 6, and then this time and that time every day, and they like end up winning all kinds of shit, but they don't use it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like, it's not to go on marketplace, it's for fucking someone to use.
Yeah. I thought about doing a spin wheel this year. I think we'll do it for a 1 day thing. We were talking about doing it for every 12, like all 12 days where you spin the wheel, like Wheel of Fortune.
That'd be
But I
dope.
think it would be a little bit, I don't know, maybe we'll do that next year, or we'll just do it like, I don't know, I'll figure it out, but it'd be
Just
kind of fun. You have all the different items on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get it put together, and Sean and I will test it out when we come up in February.
I mean,
exactly. You can buy them, but all of them look like shit. I don't know. I want to make my own.
You got to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber spin wheel.
And those little
It
pegs you
doesn't
make.
even spin because it's so light.
Yeah, it just tears off the fucking thing when you I'm super stoked to come back. I think February is going to be amazing, man.
Yeah.
What's your temperature like in February? Are you getting out of the cold or just getting into it?
Right
Yeah,
now
it's fucking
like
summer.
9 degrees, man. We were 9 degrees today. I was wearing a hoodie and I was sweating. And I was talking to a guy in Regina today, and he's like, "This is the first year ever we haven't had snow for Christmas."
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully the mountains are good by then.
Yeah.
We went up skiing on the 7th. It was a little icy. It wasn't, I don't know, the mountains aren't doing that great right now. But
really, eh?
We'll see. Every once in a while we have this, so where it's a warm Christmas. But what's it like there?
Fucking dry as bones, man. Like
You too, Cam?
No, it's a muddy mess down here. It's warm.
Yeah, it's not dry, just no snow. Sorry. I'll be clear
yeah, but it's
about
not cold. Wouldn't it normally be snowy there right now?
No, we don't get, I don't know. We used to get snow, but we don't get snow like we used to. We get maybe 1, 2, 3 good snows a year anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't last but a couple days.
You see, I feel like we've gotten snow here more than ever recently, but then this year is just a warm one. But like normally we've been getting like every year it's been snowing, whereas before when I was a kid it didn't snow as much, but I don't know.
Yeah, we used to get like 3 or 4 big dumps a year. Like the whole city shut down. And I don't remember the last time we had something like that.
But anyway,
yeah, Sean, I feel like you and I are like, yeah. Sean, I feel like you and our weather is like about the same. I feel like you're just like north of me.
I think so.
Yeah.
What do you say? You're 5-hour drive north of Cam or what?
Something like that. 5, 7 maybe.
Yeah. We looked at it the one day. It's not 10 hours anyways.
No. Close enough, that's for sure.
I know. Just far enough away that I'm not surprising you.
Yeah, like it's cold up in the northern part. Like I drove up to Kamloops the other day, which is normally like a 3-hour drive. It took me 6 hours to get there because semi trucks had been
Oh shit.
across the road and in the ditch. And I drove by one. It was on fire. Like the trailer was on fire.
Oh,
And
okay.
6 hours later, when I came back, it was still on fire. I don't know if it had a lithium battery in it or something like that, or I don't know.
Well, they probably just let them burn out, right? Like they just control it.
I don't think you can really put it out,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Man, I don't know what it is about it, but even in my truck, I got 4-wheel drive. Everything's good. As soon as I see another car off the road, you fucking tense right up like, okay, I guess
Oh
that's
yeah.
bad, right? And yeah, whenever you see a semi off the road, it's like, oh, okay, slow right
Well, I had
down.
that coming back. So I went up the same day and I came back that night, and it's on a road called the Coquihalla, which is kind of sketchy in the snow and at night. And I'm driving back, and I'm going about 70 and it's in a 120 zone, but I'm like, I'm normally not that nervous driving. All of a sudden the semi comes behind me and it's blinking its lights at me. I can't see shit. It's foggy. There's snow all over the road. You can't see the lines. He's honking at me and passing me. I'd never had a panic attack like driving before, but I'm like, he passes me. All his lights are in the fog, and I'm like, I have literally no idea where I'm going right now.
Yeah. Or when they kick up all that shit as they drive by you and like
Maybe it's just me getting
slaps
old.
the
I don't know.
window. You could be just getting old.
Because I did the same drive when I was like 20, and we were going like 150, and the cop pulled me over, and he's like, "Do you understand what's happening right now?" And me and my buddy are like, "No." And then we start driving again, and Rammstein's playing, and we're just
yeah, dun, 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 dun.
Exactly.
Just fucking flying down the road.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I think it was Steve asked me, he's like, how old's Aaron? I was like, oh man, he's like early 50s. Looks good though, eh? And I had him going, man. He was like, there's no fucking way, man. He looks, there's no way. I was like, yeah, skincare products, bro.
He was so mad at me. He was so mad at me because on his birthday, I'm like, you have the same birthday as my daughter or whatever. And he goes, how old's your daughter? And I'm like, 13. He's like, how the fuck is your daughter 13 years old? He's like, how old are you? I'm like, 41. He's like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? That's what he said to me. Steve is a hoot, man.
He's Tom Green, man.
He is Tom Green.
100%.
Have you ever watched that Tom Green episode where he's at Subway and he keeps asking the person to keep putting pickles? He's like, okay, green peppers. He's like, okay, now. And the person keeps doing it. And they start getting mad. And he's like, okay, I'm almost done. He's like, put some more pickles on there, whatever. And the thing's like, have you ever watched that?
I've not seen that episode, but that is his sense of humor. That like, if you can like make somebody uncomfortable a little bit doing a skit, not uncomfortable, but like get him, that's his. He did this thing in a fucking Steve Irwin outfit at the jail with a sign that says looking to hire roofers or something like that. And he like did an accent and they told me I had to get off the property.
This was Tom Green?
No, this was Steve, man.
Steve did that?
Yeah, dude.
When was this?
Yeah, I don't think he posted it. He's got a bunch of little skits that he's gonna, as soon as he gets that variety show up and running, he's got a few of them that he's done.
He's got to do it, man.
He has to.
I think he would kill it.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
This last,
I haven't watched any of his lives, but I'd watch that.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the lives is you got to know that they're happening. You have to be sitting there the whole time. Like it's not an ideal way of doing things, but I think it's breaking him out of his shell of like, the shit is so much fun.
Yeah, doing the lives is pretty tough because you don't like 3 people tune in and you're like, all right, what do I talk about now?
I think there was like 12 or 15 people the one day, and I was like, that's pretty cool for the fact that it's cool. They're just sitting around watching you shoot the shit. It's not bad. The comment section on the lives, I had no idea you could do that. So we're all like chirping and fucking around the whole time. Like every time somebody new comes in, he wants to show that advent calendar. So we're like, show the box. Like, what's in the box? It's been good, man. Yeah, man. Very good. Very good. What do you got going on in January, Cam? Are you like running steady?
Yeah, I got so do you remember that Trimtex tiny house that I did with all the bonus corner bead?
Yeah.
Ceilings were supposed to get wood. They were supposed to get white cedar, and they priced it and apparently didn't like the price of it,
It's
and
not
called me
cheap.
back to do drywall. And so we're doing shadow bead all
Nice.
around the tops of the ceilings where they meet the walls, and tying the ceilings in just on the downstairs. They're still going to go with wood upstairs, but we're gonna hang, finish, paint that one. I figure that one will take up a couple weeks of the month.
That's dope.
Is it a mobile tiny home?
No, it's stationary,
Stationary?
built on a foundation. Yeah.
You guys need to go down and do that one in Illinois. That one that you were touring there, Sean. The barn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that like it's very
You and
rare.
Cam.
Yeah, on these trips that I get to like nerd out carpentry wise. And like we shot the shit with those guys for like 2 hours. We had a couple of beers out there. The one guy's like old, like he's like in his 60s, late 60s. So we're just like talking about new fasteners and what's cool and like just everything, right? He had to move a little bit of the structure up because of that big fireplace. And yeah, they don't know how much of it's going to be like wood and barn wood board and all that kind of stuff, but there's a lot of tearaway bead in that.
Did you see that one, Cam?
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saved the videos. I'll send it to you. It's like
It looks sweet.
like an old Mennonite barn where the posts have all been notched and they sent the plugs through. Like it's like old school, and they're converting it into a summer home. So it's
Wow.
like all new framing around the exterior, but they're not hiding any of the old wood. They're just kind of like, so
It's
there's
all
like,
gonna be exposed and then drywall in between.
yeah, so
Mhm.
like the drywall is like an inch and a half or whatever back, and then it all have to be beaded in, and yeah, it's gonna be fucking brutal, but I want to do it so bad.
Uh-huh. No, I did a kind of like a timber frame house. Is that kind of?
Yeah, kind of, but just it's like 100 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No, I did a timber frame house. Not, I don't remember how long ago it was. I want to say a year ago, but I couldn't even remember how long ago Vegas was earlier. So,
Right?
but no, that stuff always turns out cool with the tearaway beat on it.
Yeah, that like new to old, man. I like it. Just because
How'd
something's
that job
old,
go?
pretty good.
Sorry. The
Um,
fresco job?
yeah, so they weren't
That
ready
looked
with
like my dad's place almost, like a
it.
little bit. Like it would look like it was all torn down wallpaper. Or...
It was identical. So your dad's had that like wood paneling in behind the
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this was all cement in behind.
Like actual concrete.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Like
like
because
the backer?
it didn't feel like plaster, but it maybe it was just super dense plaster. Um but it was cool, man. It's there was a lot of like fissures in it from time that we just filled in with 90 and taped it. We had that issue with the bleed through again, just because it's like you got to leave the wallpaper alone if you're going to put the fresco over it. Just primer the shit out of everything and go. But
That's
with
funny because that advertisement says you don't have to prime it.
it's the funniest thing. Sure would be nice,
No, but I
Nick.
get it. I mean, you got all this glue coming through and shit. Like you probably would be better off just going right over top of the wallpaper. Did they tear it down too?
Yeah.
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 Who
They
did?
tore that the homeowner, well, the person that owned
Yeah.
it tore it
Because
all
that's what they
down.
think they got to do. That's what my mom did too, right?
That's
Mhm.
everybody thinks it's like Christmas paper, wrapping paper, like ripping it off the walls.
You're like, okay, cool. With the Patterson snow, the high and the low spots, the way that that bleed through came, it almost like antiqued it a little bit. It looks good. Some of the spots were pretty, they were a little hard. Above one of the fireplace, there was like a big patch that went in, and it was a couple of different colors kind of thing. But she was like, I'm hanging a huge picture there. So it's not, she wasn't worried about it. She loved it.
Nice. I
Yeah, it
think it's
was
harder
crazy.
with the light colors probably too, right?
I've never had an issue with anything other than those white colors. And it's
Yeah.
like, you know, get some color into your life, people. There's no more. Just discontinue the fucking Patterson stuff.
No way, man. I like the light colors too, but I like that one you did, Cam. That ceiling you did with the green kind of color in
Yeah.
the older house. That looks sweet.
Uh-huh.
Kind of matched because it had all the wood accents everywhere too.
Yeah, it had all the trim in that room.
Yeah.
I did a swirl in that bathroom on that house that turned out sweet. It was like a blue with a copper swirl and
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, that looked good.
yeah, I had to cover it up. It was too much for her.
Really?
So yeah, she ended up just going. I think it was Lone Azul, two just the same color.
It's one of my favorite
No
colors.
swirl.
Yeah.
It is a good color. Yeah,
No swirl though.
but man, that swirl, I was in love with how that ceiling came out. I was a little heartbroken when I had to cover that one back up.
Right? You just up there
Yeah,
crying.
right. You do all that work and it's beautiful and yeah.
This is fun and everything, but will you cover it up, please? And you're like, no.
Thanks for that.
You know what Chad does? He tints his sealer with like mica powder, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. I
What's
really
mica
like
powder?
that.
Yeah, mica powder is like what you put into epoxy, like how you color epoxy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he whips it all up like that. The black on the job that we were all on was dope, but he showed me a couple of them where it's like a coppery color or whatever, right? Like it just gives you more tones of the color that you're going for, and then I liked it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, that wall you did that feature wall you did at that house with Chad. He
Yeah.
added 1.75, right, of the black to that, didn't he? Or 1.5? Is it to make it a
Yes.
little darker, right?
Yeah. Now the
That
reason
turned out sweet.
yeah, the reason he did that was because the size of the boxes of mud. Like so when you're not getting the small boxes and you're picking up the big ones, for him to get those
one.
small ones, he's got to drive an hour and a half. And he was like, I'm not doing that. So, but yeah, it was definitely darker than that Galtiero's usually. And then he didn't put any color in that sealer. We just used a regular satin sealer. So it was
turned out awesome.
oh man. Yeah, like we got that second coat on and we got a text from the homeowner and he was like, man, I wasn't really sold on this and it's amazing. And we're like, it's not done, dude. Like,
yeah, but every time, yeah, it's true. Until you steal it, it looks really sweet. But even before you steal it, it looks good. What room was that in the house?
So that guy's like, he's like a super cool, like jiu-jitsu guy. So I don't know where he made his money, but he's got like a barn dominium where the whole back end of the house is like a shop, and then you go up a set of stairs and there's like a mats. Like
that's what it looked like. It didn't look like just a normal room. Yeah.
No, so that the whole back of it is open, the whole front of it is open, and then in the middle there's a staircase that goes up, and he's got I think 4 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs. One of the cool things that he did, he's got a TV set up on like that balcony that overlooks that big wall.
Yeah.
And he did a 2 TV setup. And we're like, what is with the balloons? This happens all the time. I think
I
I'm
heard
hitting
about the balloons in yours and Nick's podcast.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting achievements or something now that I'm paying for this. I don't know.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's because we're super cool. But he got the second setup because he was like, you remember going and playing vids at your buddy's house? And I was like, yeah, man, that was the best. He's like,
yeah, I heard you talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah, kids don't do it anymore.
Play each other, right?
Yeah, so he's got a whole second, like you bring your system over or whatever.
That's
super cool guy. Yeah, man, as a great room though, it really, there was a lot of white in that room. It was like 20 something feet tall and just a huge white room. That feature walls, it makes the whole thing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Very cool. I appreciate you guys coming on. Do a little Christmas episode.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Always glad to be on here.
Yeah, man. Good. Anybody got anything they want to say? Then we'll wrap it up.
Anything you want to say, Cam?
I don't know. We didn't talk much about the Surrey trip, but I feel like, Sean, didn't we just do a podcast about that?
Mm-hmm. No, we
Yeah, I was talking to Hish today. The electricians got about 3 more days left.
yeah.
They're about to wrap the house up with Tyvek.
Yeah.
And then the roof's all on, the shingles are all on. It's close. It's getting close. HVAC's all done. So there'll be heat.
That's kind of where we left off. I missed the call last week because I was in Illinois. And then after the gym tomorrow, I'm going to give him a call. It's and we'll have it. But those are all the things he was waiting for. It was like he had one specific thing for the sign off for the framing inspection, and that kind of clumped everything up.
I feel like we just got to lock in the dates now.
Yeah.
And he did mention to me that he doesn't care when we do it. So I feel like we got to lock in the dates with that works for everybody, and then get the ball rolling.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'll get into that group chat after I talk to him and just say, like, we'll 100% be ready by this date. What makes the most sense for everybody? Because I don't think Allison's back until like the middle of that week. So
Okay.
I kind of want us all to be there as a team the whole time,
Totally.
right? Like it would be silly to start
so
early.
We're all there properly. Yeah.
We don't
have to go by like Monday to Friday kind of thing either,
No,
right?
I'm cool with whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you guys want to do.
Brad's still coming. I asked him if that was going to affect him at all, and he was like, not at all. We went for lunch the other day, and he was pretty stoked about it still.
You get some of his hot sauce?
I did.
Yeah.
So actually, they're right here. One of them's like a ketchup, and the other one is like makes your head sweat.
Oh yeah.
But he's really good at making hot sauce.
Oh yeah. My wife was like, she's like, when's Brad sending us this year's hot sauce?
Nice.
She's like, because he asked me, he goes, do you want hot sauce this year? I go, yeah, I'm getting flack for not having it yet. So
yeah, could you hurry up? Because I'm in shit over here about it. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's hung up in customs with Cam's merch.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna feel real special one of these weeks. You're gonna have fucking bunch of packages coming.
Yeah. I'll be 96 years old, and I'll be like the lady on the Titanic, and I'll be opening Cam's delivery.
I haven't heard of that name
years
in
ago.
30 years. Yeah.
It's Yahoo.
I'm like, Cam, my dogs are dead, dude. They can't even fit the dog collars anymore because they're dead.
Oh.
Bro, the dog collars were a flop.
Oh no.
Product failed. It didn't make it through product testing. I couldn't put your brand out there like that. The logo just peeled off.
Really?
I gave up on the dog.
Really?
Yeah, I gave up on the dog collars.
Okay. Well, I should look at that. I should look into that.
Yeah, man, we pressed them on there, and the letters just peeled off, and the lanyard was too
thin.
It wouldn't the buckle wouldn't hold.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think if you got them, you would almost have to stitch them in.
They'd have to stitch them, eh?
Or I don't know, maybe if I don't know what kind of press my mom has. Like how I know that she's got like the actual t-shirt press.
Yeah.
But I don't know how good of a quality one it is or whatever.
We'll figure it out.
Or maybe better vinyl. I don't know. But we didn't. Yeah, we've shut down further examination on that product.
All right.
Columbia Tools.
All right.
Production's been halted.
If you can see the tears.
Yeah. We're gonna start back on that project in 2024.
Yeah. We'll get Corey involved.
2024 hold for you guys? What do you got coming up?
So there's like a couple of things in the works, man.
We got that invite out to Chicago to work with Micro Cement, dude. But and I still might make that drive out there for that. I feel like the knowledge would be worth the trip out.
Yeah, I mean,
really not much money involved with it, but it's a free stay, and there's a little bit of money, and the knowledge I think is the biggest thing. The one setback, or the thing that's holding me back from it most, is I have a hard enough time selling fresco in my area.
Totally, man.
I'm not gonna have an easy time selling micro cement.
See
However, I do feel like I could get a shower, here or there that
Yeah.
it would pay off,
I also kind of got the tone from talking to him that like he's going to start getting micro cement work. So it would more.
What is it?
It's like it's a type of it's like a specialty finish. It's like it's like a sandy finish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
which
it
It's
feels
water.
kind of rough.
You can,
Like, does it feel like concrete?
yeah.
yeah, and you can waterproof it.
Can you polish it? Can you make countertops out of it?
I'm sure because you can do floors with it.
Yeah.
Well, that'd
I
be
don't
kind of
know.
cool. You
I
could
don't
do
know
that.
what.
You
I
could
feel like this
update
guy's-
people's countertops with that. Like if they just
Sure,
had,
yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if it was a couple-hour car ride from me, I would be there, period. But I feel like that's a lot. And then you're
Oh,
gonna
that's a trip for you for sure.
it really is, man. And so I'm still gonna get he's gonna get me in touch with the guy that's actually out by you. He's out in BC, and just get some product and make some samples and like, I don't know, do something with it. Maybe I'll do my bathroom or something. But yeah, I think it's just another thing the fucking adventures can do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know. I like the fresco too, though. It's like you're never going to get into the type of crowd that's a real pain in the ass with a fresco job. I think if you get
No.
into a house where someone's paying like tens and twenties of thousands of dollars for you to do something, they're going to be pretty particular about it.
Well, selling it is hard, but
Yeah,
once they see it,
totally.
it's always better than what they thought. I've never heard anybody say it's worse than what I thought. It's always better than what they thought it was going to be. for
Yeah.
sure.
No, and the thing with fresco, the more of it that gets out there, the more people enjoy it. I mean, you see it happening out there with Chad. Like
Yep.
it was a hard sell for him at first too, but now that people are seeing it,
Once it
people
gets
are liking
rolling, they
it.
start telling their friends about it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
we talked about the spring doing another fresco event at CSR. Just like
Nice.
once it warms up a bit and get over the holidays and shit, doing another training, because there's a bunch of people that have asked, can we hang out and do some samples or whatever? But how many of those are you gonna do? Like,
And how many people actually show up?
yeah, like you gotta do like an event or something, and then you could get like 10 people involved at once instead of just like, because that's a lot of time, like one-on-oneing with people.
For sure.
I told people like go get a job of it, and I have no problem coming and helping and showing you there, but it's just a lot of work to do some samples,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, CSR will be dope though. We'll get some walls up, do some cool shit.
There's talks of house out big fresco job in Napa Valley,
Mhm.
July-ish. I don't know.
6 months from last month. So yeah, I would think somewhere in the summer anyways.
Yeah. I'm stoked to get my invite for that one.
I know. I'll invite you. You could be my plus one, Aaron.
And then but March ought to be the trade show.
Yeah.
End of March. Sorry. I swallowed wrong there. End of March. Is there
You got your booth?
I got a booth. Yeah. I don't have a hotel room or anything like that or flights, but I got a booth.
Man, you sound like you're struggling over there.
Yeah, he's trying to breathe in whiskey. Doesn't work good.
Captain Morgan.
Oh, it's rum. That's some of my favorite rum, that little bottle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think if we're all going, we should just get a fucking Airbnb, man. Hotel rooms are so expensive.
Yeah. Especially there.
Oh, I bet. You're in the middle of Disney, right?
Yeah. We'll have to definitely hit up Universal Orlando and do some rides.
I would be super down for a whole day of rides.
Cam can bring his GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be super dope.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, man.
Well,
2023
good.
was a banger. I can't remember the last time I had a year this good. Like if
Pretty
like
crazy actually thinking about it. Like when we just talked about, there's stuff that you just reminded me of. The stuff we did this year.
Yeah.
There's a lot, right? Yeah.
Come a long way in a year.
seriously.
And it's crazy that a lot of us just met each other this year.
I mean, yeah. You and I had a handshake the November before or December, whatever Black Friday was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Cam down in Vegas there, right? Like,
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
feels like we've known each other for
back
years.
to the I was just thinking back to the podcast you guys did before the Vegas show. You guys were both like, I'm so stoked to meet Cam.
Yeah.
And guess
like,
what?
I'm so stoked to meet those
totally
guys.
paid off.
It totally paid off. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's so cool how it all we all came together and it all worked out. Got our little
Totally.
super crew,
Yeah.
mastermind group.
Yeah, man.
Watch out 24. That's all I gotta say.
It's kind of turning into that, eh? Yeah. I think Surrey's gonna be a fucking game changer, man.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be something that's never happened.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Yeah, dude. Good. Very good.
All right.
Want to wrap it?
Shut her down.
I was gonna say, let's wrap this up, boys. Merry Christmas to everybody that's listening. We're gonna put this out on Sunday, so I think Christmas is Monday. So
Yeah. Merry Christmas. And if Cam wins the Predator, we're gonna give it to somebody else.
yeah, he can't have 5. That's too many Predators.
And we're gonna put an Itchy Man Cam cap on it.
There you go.
Oh damn. Damn.
Special edition Christmas tape.
Special request. Special request.
That's fucking cool, actually. Yeah, man.
If the person that wins it asks for it's your man Cam, you're gonna have to angle. I'll put it on there for sure.
That's
I'm
amazing.
gonna have to steal that clip and put it on my story. So
I do it every fucking day till Christmas, so everybody knows. Oh,
we did a PRC taping one. I think JM, Jared Mikas.
yeah, it was the cutter sleeve or something, right?
He won. He got that one, yeah. And it's got the cap and it's got the cutter sleeve on it, yeah.
Yeah, dude,
That's cool.
that was a dope giveaway.
Yeah.
Some Phil merch.
Yeah.
He doesn't make merch big enough for me. I bought his extra large, but I took one picture with it before I like hulked out of it. I don't know if it's hulked out when you're fat, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
It's hulked out. Maybe Andre the Giant.
Sized out. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, be humble. Treat everyone the same and do your fucking job.